Hello and welcome back to Rei-Jin-G-Lu-P. So I'm pretty hooked to this story right now, so let's just keep pressing forward.
違います。良識ゆえです。
他の人が良識がないかのような。
少なくともみんなよそ者に対しては見た目より
They seem pretty cold to outsiders, to be honest.
私は半分よそ者みたいなものだからそ
Really?
れがわかるし
I would not have guessed
親近感
that.
は持ってるかな。
親近感でツーリングにも同意したと。
She just wants to fly out of the town, I think. You're her way to escape.
いやだってあれが根性の別れになるかもしれなかったし、それならせめて色良い返事をしとこ
うわ、道場からの空手型かよ。じゃあこれ抜け出したら改めて誘うぞ。
どうしようかな。あ、でも
デートのためならローンで買い直すし。
デート？そうか、そうなるか。でも学生でローンはまずいでしょ。あとどっちにしてもこれで OK したら死ぬ前振りみたいになるから出られてから考えよう。そうしよう。
Shit. First she was all over me and now she's playing hard to get. In normal circumstances that'd be kind of fun, but right now she was the only one I could rely on. The emotional support would have been nice. I don't think she's not giving you emotional support right now.
話戻るけど警察については別に今じゃなくても期待できない。
超常現象だから。
それもあるけど上藤吉には安水で何が起きたって上藤吉は何もしてくれないからね。
うすうす思ってたことがあるんだけど。
正解。
Huh? I hadn't even said anything yet.
そうです。安水ってのは要するに藤吉村の中の村8部の集落なんです。
She really did guess what I was going to say. Ostracism. In ancient times, villages often punished criminals and the like by ostracizing them. They were ignored and excluded from all social welfare aid and sent to Australia. Basically, people were excluded from the larger group and treated coldly. It was one step away from banishment. It wasn't just emotional torment either. Back in those days, not getting the help of other people was a matter of life and death, making this quite a harsh punishment.
何かやった人なの？みんな。
そういうわけじゃない人のが多い。牧島さん内緒にしてくれる？
Sure.
もちろん。
織部香織さんはもともと樋口家によそから嫁いできたけど旦那さんがちょっとヘマをして亡くなって。
So that is okay. That's the mother.
それでまだ小さかった安くん連れてこっちに移り住まされたって聞いてる。
Well, that wasn't a pleasant story. I had heard ostracism still survived even in this day and age. Some rural groups would brazenly cut off your gas or water supplies if you didn't fit in. Then again, neighbors in cities had their own communication problems. Basically, humans really hadn't changed much over years. So ostracism because of family troubles in this day and age? Seems so weird, ugly, and behind the times.
モッチーなんて野里家の元嫡なんだからね。お坊ちゃまなんだよ実は。
え、そうなの？
清之助さんとはおじとおいの関係。
Huh. They were nothing alike.
ただモッチーちょっと変なので養子に出されてそのまま休みず行き。
Oh yeah. Kiyonosuke, she had said something like that. Sheesh, what century did they think this was?
君は？
ちょっと悪さが過ぎまして。
Yeah, how are you an outsider?
昔は荒れてたとか？
まあそういうのダメ？
むしろタイプ。
責めるねお兄さん。
With her pulling hit and runs, I really had no choice. Anyway, this place was basically abandoned. I couldn't expect any outside help. and everyone here believed they couldn't escape this place due to supernatural reasons. What were my options here? Oh, I actually get a choice. Well, I know this is gonna kill me. Like, I wouldn't mind coming around and exploring bad ends later. I probably will do that. But I kind of want to get on with the story right now. Being left out of the feast hardly guaranteed my safety. Obviously, escape was the ideal choice, but at this point I didn't see anyone guiding me out. And this is the plot. You're not going to be able to escape from the plot. All I had to look forward to was either dropping dead somewhere in the mountains or becoming a snack in this village. The first seemed way more attractive, but unfortunately I got attached to the people here. Really? I mean, I know you've gotten attached to her. But really? Anyone else? Abandoning them would at least make it hard for me to sleep at night. That's why running away wasn't an option for me.
もう聞いちゃうけど、休みずのご飯食べさせてくれないのは何の伏線なの？
Thank you! I spotted that immediately. That was a long time ago. But yeah. Oh yeah. You're stuffing your face with food. You're denying me tea, etc.
もう怪しい伏線はとっとと潰しておこうと思って。
Thank you.
参ったなもう。まあこれは。
Maybe you're trying to keep me separate from the village so that I wouldn't be considered part of it?
少し。
なんかあるじゃん。そこのご飯を食べちゃったから豚にされて。
Oh yeah, I hate when that happens. That just sucks. That's the worst.
ここは地獄か何か?
I've seen that anime on DVD, by the way. Which way to the bathhouse? I do not get that reference. It seemed like some serious overthinking to me, if not just serious superstition.
ちなみにその体勢はまだ続くの？
一応食料はそれなりに持ち込んであるからまだ大丈夫。
What? Is there really nothing more to this? I don't buy this. I don't get what the hell they're talking about, but I still don't buy it. Cup ramen, huh? I did appreciate it, but I had mixed feelings on living like it was the apocalypse over a local superstition. Yeah, I don't buy your... I think you're lying to us there. Anyway, we went to Chiami's room and she gave me some cup ramen. We agreed I'd pay for it after this was over. You gave her $50 for beer, dude. You probably still have some money left over. Although she did let you stay the night. And also, cup ramen's pretty darn cheap. I actually skipped 2 meals, so I was still hungry. But I was used to skipping meals to cut costs, so that wasn't a problem. I wanted to relax and think things over. But Chiami was curious about the others, and I ended up tagging along. It's probably because I wasn't in a position to be by myself. So yeah, this is the one whose husband died, and she had to stay here, or move here, or something.
すみません。僕はお湯いただけますか?
You're drinking their water. What is going on with this stuff? It's so weird. You can't drink their tea, but you can drink their water.
お茶を飲むと眠れなくなる体質。
それは仕方ない。おさゆも断ってほしかったな。
そうは言うけども、カップ麺作ると。あ。気づいてなかったのか。
沸かしたからセーフかな。
Is she only eating the ramen too? I don't know. I don't buy this. Could how's water really be purified by boiling?
はい、どうぞ。でも本当に最悪。
いえ、皆さんに比べればそんな。ちなみにこんなこと。
I asked something important like it was no big deal.
そんなにはなかったはずよ。
How long you been here?
昔霧が出た時に亡くなった人がいるっていうのは。
As in they hadn't been ostracized back then? I could ask that, but I probably couldn't dig too deep. So okay, I'm guessing the 2 elder leaders we're definitely here for the previous one. I don't know about who else. Maybe the Shrine Girl? I mean, who knows how old she is? I don't know. She has a weird vibe about her. I'm not convinced she's not supernatural.
じゃあ多くの人にとってこれが初めてのことってわけですか。
そうだ。
そうか。それにしては随分とやり方が
Because it's
正
the
確に
religion.
伝わってるんで。
ここはこんなところでしょ。娯楽もな古いお話や
歌
And yet no lessons of strategy passed down.
歌
What? You just said something besides ba and creepy song. Whoa! The mysterious Mako-chan popped out of nowhere. She did say the word song too. But I was thinking about her singing.
歌覚えた
Oh, that was a creepy song you were singing.
あらすごい。
信内さんのおあがだし増やしててなら
It's still creepy, even in this context. Cake, Funky, Blow, and Rider. So, what was it about a guy who had a funky birthday party with a cake and ended the night on a happy note? The melody seemed familiar, though. Yeah, she was singing that freaking creepy song when everything went crazy. Maybe it wasn't the same words. Guess it was a bit too difficult for her.
メイコここにいたの
Yeah, this is the supernatural one. I would probably say the odds are over 50% that she has some kind of supernatural power. Regarding Team Steam after.
あらまあすみません。お昼の後でいろいろ見苦しいところ。
Kiriori humbled herself.
いえこちらこそ
いえいえ。
では
Silent thud and a loud one. The woman just collapsed.
大丈夫
あらまあ。
Apparently, she wasn't trying some unique form of relaxation. She just tripped on the rail for the door. You're ruining your image here. She put her hands on her throbbed nose and became teary-eyed. Yes, this lady's mysterious vibe crumbled in an instant. The woman noticed my surprise and pouted. She might have been more expressive than I realized.
あの
It's too late to go back to that.
ください
あ、すみません。考えてみたらちゃんとお話。
そうかもしれませんあの
どうし
巻き込んでしまって
How? How was it you?
逃げて
I know, I remember.
そういえば逃げろって言ってくれましたね。
夕霧が
ああ、そういうことだったんですか。僕はてっきり
上松は見張りの家では
Now that
あ
sounded
りませんか
significant.
ら
見張りの家とは。
あまり外の方には
Shit. This probably goes back to what family was related to the snake. Because I don't think that's going to tell you who has the roles, but it may tell you more of the lore. Was it the one family with the snooty guy in the mansion? Maybe? Not sure. Crap, Chiami's lack of reserve made me forget about my boundaries here.
あと、すみません。
You definitely look
変わ
like
った
that.
服を着てらしたので、何か神職の方なのかなと。
それはまあ
I
そんな
don't
に偉い
believe
もので
you.
は春秋さんリカコさん
ああ、うん。その
Oh yeah, and some people call you Rikako-sama.
申し訳ないです。
You're so freaking important.
いきなり下の名前で
You are ruining your image here again.
ああ、すみません。
Jimmy called her that way, so I thought it was okay. Man, this is confusing.
別にその
いやー、すみません。
何なんかいい雰囲気
I'd appreciate it if she didn't put me in a weird situation.
帰りますメイコはもうちょっと
She's a weird one.
そう夕方前には戻って
So she left.
ちょっぴり不思議ちゃん入ってるけど可愛い人だよね
Yep.
そうだね。
可愛い人だよね
You just said that.
そうかな。
どっち
What? She is. Is she?
こっちのセリフですが。
美人はいいないくつになっても年齢不詳の美人のまま
Why are you talking like you're 50? Well, that was some bait.
あえて食いつくけど、彼女っていくつなの？
よくわかんないまあ30過ぎってことはないと思う
Yeah.
けど
I think I said this before too. Like, she had the vibe of someone that she could be like 100 years old. Like, who knows?
十分意外なんだけど。
だよねちっちゃいし童顔だし
ちなみに彼女って
Single? That's what she's probably gonna say.
こんにちは
Oh, okay.
母さん、今いい？
Wolf.
あら安永はるちゃんもいらっしゃい。
ちょっとあなた
はい、あなたのあなたです。
ふざけてるの
It was actually.
なんだろう、牧島さん。
今はるちゃんって呼びそうになったでしょほとんど初対面なのに
Yeah, I just called the godlike lady by her first name, so I think it's okay if I do it with you as well.
落ち着くんだ。ヒステリー系ヒロインは人気が出ないぞ。
つくづくふざけてるあなたにね言いたいことがあってきたの
Her behavior was pretty reasonable too, to be honest. But instead of pointing that out, I just corrected my posture and waited to hear what she had to say.
あなたね CNA にくっつきすぎ CNA だって忙しいんだからあなたはあなたで何かしなかったの
I don't think you're gonna be, I think he's right here. I don't think your character type's very popular, Haru-san.
そうだったのか。
ヨシンバ CNA が暇だったとしても女性にはいろいろあるんだから遠慮して適度に距離を取るのが大
I'm
人で
not
し
the
ょ
only one lacking maturity here, Haru-san.
それは確かにそうか。
認めるんだったらとっととどっか行きなさいよこれだから大人ってずるくて汚くて鬱陶しいんだ
そうです。私が汚い
はるちゃん、そんなこと言うためについてきたの？あ、母さん、
何かしら。
しばらくは夜早いだろうからお弁当にした方がいいんじゃないかって。
あらそれはそうだ。
あと久石さん、
ボンよよよよ。僕？
I was busy deflecting Haru-chan's attacks with my stupidity barrier, so being dragged into the conversation surprised me a bit. He gave me a rather dirty... Oh, I thought he was going to give me a dirty look. He gave me a rather dirty, rusty, cheap-looking, cylindrical key. It wasn't even attached to a keychain.
学生寮の鍵です。
どうしてそんな？
今朝は外に寝させて悪かったって伝えてほしい
Yeah,
そう
I
で
need
す。
a room, I need to bathe, I need to do the whole entire ritual. I need to sleep,
律儀でよく
and
気
we
が
need
つ
to be
く
in
人
that
だな。
freaking feast.
そうでしょあの人がいるからこんなところでもなんとかしていけるわ。
Who is this? The seer? Yeah.
母さん、やっぱり。
お米お米。
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, he's not her son. He's like her love interest. He looks young. Like, I know he's big, but he looks young. With an awkward smile on her face, Kaori-san went back to the kitchen.
すみません、お恥ずかしいところを。
まあ、よそ者には何が何だかわからないので問題ないよ。
I made a blatant lie. Everyone could tell that Kaori and Takumi San would make a nice couple. I thought they were mother and son, but okay.
いえ、はるちゃんもです。はるちゃん、よその人には絡んじゃダメだよ。
Oh, so maybe that's what they were worried about, is that he'd check her to make sure that she wasn't a wolf? And, like, to clear her, which is a bad idea, by the way. That would actually make her a target. But... and then lie about it. But you should probably just tell him not to view her. View someone you're suspicious of. That's what you should do, is to see her.
何よ、兄ちゃんだって迷惑でし
I
ょ。
think you're the one that's being a bother here.
別に。
とにかくあなた。
はるちゃんやめろ。不妻子さんは被害者なんだ。
Definitely
そ
a
んな
victim.
薄情なこと。
何よ、兄ちゃんのバカ。
Baka.
ああ、もう何が何だか。
Sorry, it's just whenever you hear one of those like 5 or 10 Japanese words that you hear all the freaking time, it's like it just stands out to me. They had to stop fighting about me. We had an innocent little girl here. Also, Chiami's info was confirmed to be true. Trying to escape seemed dangerous, and recommending it was heartless. Basically, getting out of here was difficult. Yeah, she kinda got you killed by doing that. That made me all the more grateful for the room. I've been so busy trying to understand what was going on in this place that I didn't even consider how to deal with myself. I'd have to thank Takumi-san.
まあまあ二人とも落ち着いて。はるちゃん、知恵姉と遊ぼうのコーナー。遊ぶって何を？信頼モーデ。今？めいこちゃんに正しいやつを見せようかな。ね。
Ma?
いいけど、知恵姉ってそういうの結構。まあね。
Do we need to pray to? Was that part of the ritual? To stay alive? I don't think they said that. Something was about to begin. No longer the center of attention, I began drinking the hot water Kaori-san placed before me. The teacup had a strange symbol enabled on it at the bottom. It looked like a family crest.
安永君、この文様って何かな。
ああ、上藤吉の長者の家紋ですよ。そんな食器捨ててしまえばいいのに。
The harsh tone made it pretty likely that it was the crest of the Higuchi family, the ones who banished them here. Haruta moved a chair and sat down in front of Chiame.
私が男役でいい？いいよ。じゃあ行くよ。1、2、せーの。信内さんの日ががちふましらみがらすよぐも。
They started playing an action rhyme, much like Ring Around the Rosie or London Bridge is falling down. Fully in sync, they clapped, slapped their knees, clapped again, joined hands, etc., all according to the rhythm. And there's no mistaking it. This is actually the song I'd heard yesterday morning. The Badger? They were doing it pretty quickly, so I couldn't see everything, but it was definitely complex. They even raised fingers and made fist bumps. Also, I was pretty sure that I'd heard that part somewhere. The movement switched up too. Haru-chan hid her face while Chiami stood up a bit and grabbed her by the shoulders. Similar line, but the roles switched. They returned to the same tone and movements as before, but then at a slightly awkward point the song suddenly ended. They quickly stood up and...
Yay!
Yay!
久しぶりすぎて焦った。
Apparently they were done.
どうさめいこちゃん、もともとはこういう遊び。すごい早くてよしはるちゃん、教えて。やすくん、ちょっと話したいことある。
Jimmy's tone was serious.
何かな。
Yasunaga-kun instantly understood that it was important, but he seemed to be mindful of me. So they gotta talk about the game? You can talk about your suspicions of him? Because I'm suspicious of him.
もし宴のことだったらすみません。
Damn it, I'm gonna be in that feast tomorrow. I better be, otherwise what the hell am I doing here? Make me her. Shiami gave me a meaningful look as I left. She'd probably tell me something the next time we met.
ちょっと出てきますね。
はーい。お構いできずにごめんなさい。
Kaori stuck her head out and said goodbye to me as I left the dining hall. I put together what I learned, the settlement's beliefs, circumstances, and the inhabitants' stances. However, Chiami was really the only one I could directly get info from. I couldn't account for any biases she may have had. The other inhabitants, albeit to varying degrees, didn't trust me. I could probably have decent talks with Yasunaga-kun, but his situation seemed to be similar to Chiami's. I'd have liked to get the info from the elders. Maybe my best option was to somehow join the feast myself. Yes! From what Chiami had told me, the feast was really vile and dangerous tradition. And that didn't change even when you consider the tales and that there had already been lynchings because of this. Alright, but honestly, two, they should realize this, adding another villager to the game is really, really good. You just up the odds. Although actually he should be like killed immediately. Because if he's cleared when he joins late, I think that's a really good kill target. So that's what I was saying before too, is that you don't really want to, like once a seer clears somebody, like there's more important targets to kill, like the seer, the bodyguard, stuff like that, but people that are cleared are also good targets to kill because they're not going to be voted out. And the wolves are trying to hide among the other suspicious people. Which is why you really want to vote out suspicious people. You don't want to have less of them around. Like even voting out a suspicious villager on the first day, that's actually kind of useful to the village. Because otherwise that guy's just going to stay around and you're going to keep wondering, is he a wolf? And then it's not good. Although again, I'm thinking of it from the game perspective and not that these are real people that you're killing. So I could understand them not wanting to vote. Normally something so brutal would have changed to become some harmless festival by now. How did such a tradition survive in the modern day despite murder and lynchings being completely illegal? Because there's some supernatural thing going on, dude. There's real wolves here. It's not like they're just deciding to kill people for no reason. People are getting killed. Was this place simply beyond the reach of the law or something? Or... or because you'd actually get cursed if you didn't do what the tales told you. How stupid. Yes! Stop pretending like you didn't see that. Then again, I really couldn't write it off. My stance in gods and monsters was basically that as long as they could be seen, I was willing to accept their existence. I agree. You saw it. So shut up. The belief that nothing was beyond the comprehension of modern science was narrow-minded at best. I agree with that. There's stuff we don't understand. New technologies and methods could easily reveal things that were previously undetectable. This had happened many times throughout human history. The idea that there were strange animals, ghosts, or aliens that were simply beyond our current ability to perceive was entirely plausible. However, there were disappointing realities too. For example, the original story about something mysterious could have easily been a lie, trick, misunderstanding, or misinformation. Generally speaking, the mysteries of the world all turned out to be one of those. Science disproved things far more often than it confirmed them, which is pretty damn boring. I mean, I guess reality is boring. It's a lot more boring, quote-unquote, than fantasy, but it doesn't make it less real. Surely even Houdini, famous for exposing mediums and other frauds, wanted to believe in psychic phenomena. He searched the world in hopes of meeting a real medium, but each he found proved to be fake in the end. While considering I'd actually seen something that shouldn't have existed, you could say I was in a way more exciting situation than him. Though my life was in danger, I couldn't really waste time trying to speculate what that thing was. Back to the matter at hand. For now, the most important thing was understanding and surviving the feast. To pull that off, I needed more info. I still hadn't heard how today's talk had ended. Based on the mood of the place, no one seems to have died at least.
死んだよ。
Shocked to turn around. Who was this? It was a girl I'd never seen before. I also made this mistake earlier.
死んだよ。死んだ。死んだとも。
Does he have split personalities? I mean, I can understand if he always acted like this and dressed in, you know, girls' clothing, but sometimes it's kind of weird.
きっと君も死ぬ。藤吉村にようこそ。気の毒なお兄さん。
The girl turned and ran, her skirt swaying behind her.
待て、モッチ。
となぜわかった？うんこま。
I mean, aside from your clothes, you do look exactly the same. It was harder to tell when you look different from a different angle, different art.
誰がうんこマンだ。いや、確かに見た目。
いや、別に変装のつもりじゃないし。
え、普段着だと。
おう。僕は超貧乏だからずっと学生服を着てたらタエバーが文句たらただからはるちゃんにお下がりをもらったのさ。可愛かろう。
まあ、確かに可愛いが、一応性別は男なんだよね。
If I didn't already, I would have assumed he was a girl.
ちゃんとついているぞ。
Oh
ス
god.
レションの時に確認すれば
I didn't want to see it at all.
自分の性別に違和感があったりするの？
なんだそれ。僕は男だ。
じゃあなんでそんなこと？
別になんでな。
そういう
卑怯の振る舞いというやつ。頭がおかしいので普通でも好きなようにやらないのはそれはそれできつい。
つまり自然体と。
そう。寒くなければすっぱだかでも悪くないな。
So basically, this was a guy with a unique sense of will everything. Unless he found something that really clicked, he'd have a hard time living anywhere, even in this city.
そりゃ黒。
いやー、休みずはだいたい住みやすいぜ。
なんでそんな話？
都会は住みにくかろう。
いや、断然便利だしな。
そうか。てっきり嫌なことがあって飛び。
まあ、
うんこマンも頭おかしい人です。
全力で否定す。
あれおかしいな。どうね。
Oh my god. This is the guy that makes me uncomfortable. Whoa. There's a weird little guy in the bushes.
僕はうんこマンが変態だと思う。
Not him? Oh my god. Oh, I can't deal with that guy. He makes me so uncomfortable.
だよね、うんこマンは。
うんこ。お願いだから、その故障を広めないでくれ。
ハッサン？
はあ、さん。
Did I look like a Middle Easterner? I was mildly bothered by the accentuation too, but he was probably avoiding using nicknames that were similar to Haro-chan's name. Yeah, I noticed that before.
まあ、いいか。それ。
うんこマンはハッサンになった。
I was never Poop Man to begin with.
頭おかしい友達だ。
Oh my god. I can't. I can't. Well, the old man seemed to be enjoying it.
ハッサンも仲間になろう。霧が晴れたら上藤吉に鶏盗みに。
そんなカッパ的な。
How, why did he like me that much? Well, that might have been a good thing. He seemed to be a bit more unique than the other two students.
ちなみに、今日はなんで他の高校生た。
だって
Is Haro-chan ever not angry?
楽しくないことになりそうな気配が全開だったもん。
彼女は何を。
Because of you? And why did you just sound like the old man there? What?
はるちゃんはさ、やっすんのことが好きだからさ。
Who's this son?
知恵姉が帰ってきて やっすんが嬉しそうなのが気に入らないのだよ。
Is that the punk boy? Let me check. I actually have some notes. Okay, that's the one that I think is the wolf. The black-haired kid.
そしたらな。
やっすんが知恵姉のこと好きなのをはるちゃんは一応応援しちゃってるし。
What? Oh, so she likes him, but she hopes that he gets with the guy. So he probably likes Chie, and she is hoping for the best for him. Okay. So she doesn't like me. Okay. I get it. Well, I sure didn't expect to hear something like that. I didn't either.
片思いしてる相手の恋を手助けしてしまってるってことか。
そうそう。だからハッサンが知恵姉と突如ベタベタしだしたんで。
So basically, I accidentally entered a love triangle. Well, yeah. Yeah, you made it a rectangle.
ちなみにちえみちゃんは。
そりゃそうじゃない。でも相手にしてないし脈はないね。
Man, this kid was harsh.
つうわけでよかったな。知恵姉はハッサンのものだ。
いやー、っていうか。
なんで聞くかな。
Cause you like Karo-chan? I'm just trying to.
いや、短期間の観察ではあるけど。
Wow, does he?
はるちゃんに対してはどこかかい。
まあ多分そんなんじゃないな。
意外だな、モッチ。そういうやつをからかいまく。
ハッサンだったら死ぬほどおちょくる。やっすんには借りがいっぱいあるし、はるちゃんは
Why?
かわいそうな子だからな。
なんかいっぺんにいろいろ聞くのもあれだし。
は、すでに喋りすぎた。何の魔術だ、ハッサンめ。
Well, this is getting more and more interesting. So we're just starting to finally learn about the characters more. So yeah, till next time.